I love this livery so much that I just had to get the 118. This is Graham Rahal's 2020 Total Honda, the 118 scale edition. If you have watched my reviews as of late, you'll notice that I also did the 164 version. Here is the 164 version. If you are interested in the 164, go watch the video. I'll probably link it in the description below. But here's the 164. I reviewed that one, and now we got the 118 to go with it. This is a really awesome diecast. I mean, I was blown away by this car. It looks to me like the color of red is different on the 164 than the 118, which kind of makes me wonder which one is the correct version. Because you got this car, which is this certain shade of red on the total part of it, and it's got different coloring on the 118. Kind of reminds me of the 2012 Ed Carpenter car, where you had like this bright fluorescent green on the 164. Then you get on the 118, it was the real friggin' thing. So yeah, here's the car itself in its box. And of course the box really replicates the exact color scheme of the car itself. Don't pay attention to that, that kind of changed a lot. There's Graham Rahal's number 15 with its proper coloring. And here's the bottom of the box. There she is. So here we go. Let's take this car out of its box and begin the review of the Graham Rahal diecast. Alrighty guys, just look at this sucker. My god, is this thing an absolute beauty. Now we got ourselves today the Graham Rahal Total car. We have the 118 scale now in review. We reviewed the 164 already. You know, for all the Graham Rahal fanatics out there, such as Racing Nation TV out there, you know, the new Racing Nation TV, not the old Racing Nation TV. Long story with that one. But yeah, this is a really cool looking car for any kind of Graham Rahal fan out there. You know, if I know a couple people who are also Rahal fans out there too, who I also want to give a shout out to. They're probably looking forward to this car. They're also making the United Rentals, I believe, in just the 164 version. They're not making the total car in the United Rentals car in the 118 scale as of now. I believe it's just a 164 only as of now. But for now, we got this 118 scale of the total car. And let's begin to review the sponsors of this sucker. I mean, look at this. You got Rahal, Letterman, Lanigan Racing, got Toyota, Total, Dallara, VFP, One Cure. Reminds me of Jay Howard's car. That one time in 2018, he was sponsored by One Cure. Also remember that one time where he crashed in the wall and Scott Dixon did that flip into the catch fence. Got Honda, NTT IndyCar Series, Luther, United Rentals, number 15, got Total. Got the Firestone branding on the inside of the tires, which is a nice change for 2020. You got Total. Got Hendrickson. Got the little Firestone logos with mag wheels. First of all, mag wheels. Yeah, we gotta go over that. Mag wheels and chrome suspension. Nothing cooler on an IndyCar diecast than those two. Joe down here will agree with me. Mag wheels are freaking cool. Aero, Total, got Honda, NTT IndyCar Series, Fleet Cost and Care, got Total, MyJack, which is Bike Lanigan's company, TurnsForTroops.com, Bobby Rahal Automotive Group, and says some. Let's see here. I gotta read that. Norm Reeves Honda Superstore. Go give that guy your business. Third Bank, Keehan, whatever the hell that is. P1 NTT Firestone. Got number 15 on the roll hoop. We got Rahal, Letterman, Lanigan Racing, powered by Honda, Speedway, United Rentals. Got United Rentals, you got Luther, and you got One Cure on the Aero Bits, or the Airflix, want to call them. Number 15, which is the number 15, it looks like on the Turns for Troops car. Got Total. There's the back of the car, which looks, like I said, the rear diffuser and everything, they just got absolutely fantastic on this car, on these cars. And this side the same as the left. In all reality, I absolutely love this car. This car is a hot car, let me tell you that. I mean, I really didn't think of much when I first saw the renderings. I didn't think much really when I saw the samples, but I picked up the 164 and I said, yeah, I gotta do it. Because I was looking at the 164 and I was like, you know what, this is a freaking cool car. So I salvaged the $70. I said, I gotta get the 118. I managed to get the 118, now we get the 118 in review here. Do I recommend this for any Grand Prix Hall fan? Absolutely. If they are going to make the United Rentals car and the Total car is the preferred one. United Rentals probably can wait a little bit. The Total car is probably the one that's going to sell for the Grand Prix Hall edition of the diecast. Like I said before, I don't think they're making the 118 of the United Rentals, just the 164. But they didn't make the 118 of this, and the 118 of this looks absolutely beautiful. I don't see really any issues with the car itself. It looks absolutely just wonderful. This is production number 553 of these. Very awesome diecast. Let's do a 360 view of this car. Here's the left side. Here's the front of the car. Here's the right side. There's the back. And one thing I want to go over too, you know, let's see, here we go. Just get better situated here. You know, it looks to me like the red where the Total is a little bit darker shade than what's on the 164. See right here? The 164 looks a little more vibrant, a little more fluorescent, not really picking up as much on the camera, really. It's a little bit more dull on the 118. It makes me wonder which one is the correct version. Now, bear with me, you know, it very well could be the 118 is the correct version. I'm hoping it's the 164 on the track. That's the right one. Because that one looks a little more vibrant, if you ask me. But the colors of the car are black, white, and red. Now, there's two different shades of red here, believe it or not, in this Total part of the car. Or on the tub or the side pods, whatever you want to call them. Well, the tub is here. These are the side pods. Get it right, Newton. There's two different shades on here, which looks really weird. Got one shade here, right where the Total logo is. Then underneath it, I don't know if I can zoom in on here. I don't know if the camera picks it up. No, it doesn't really. Kind of a little bit. Yeah, it's more. It's definitely more predominant person. It's two different shades, and I don't get it. It looks weird, but overall, the car looks fabulous. The wings are black. Got the top of the tub or the nose, which is colored red. Obviously cut off by the aero screen, which the aero screen's colored all black. And then you got the black stripe where the Total logo is. Then where my jacket is all white, and the little air flicks are all white. The wing is red and white and black. And there's the back of the car. There you have it. So, you know what? If they do wind up making a United Rentals 118, you probably should just get Total first, because that's going to really sell well. It's not going to be one of those, OMG, it's going to sell by the 500, or, oh god, I'm going to be so screwed if I don't get it Indy. It's not the Rossi Automation. It's not the Dale US Air Force. It is not the Canon Big Machine Vodka, which I think that's going to sell, because, a little hint, they might make the 711 car. This is what I've heard. I've heard they're going to make it if they get permission for it. So if the Canon 711 gets made, the Big Machine Vodka and the 711 are just going to go, they're going to sell right off the bat. So, do I recommend the Total car for any Grand Prix Hall fan? The 164, I recommend it for anybody and their grandmother. The 118, the Grand Prix Hall fans need to get it, because it's freaking cool. I'm so glad they made it. I saw it at Pocono last year, and of course it was a different design on the car, but it was still like, oh my god, they should make a Total diecast. And look, they finally freaking made it. Thank the Lord. Comment, like, and subscribe. This is Race Day 29 reminding you to join the fight to stop bullying. It does get better. Diecast Kid, as always, happy to see you.